You're right there, Mark here from 6 Plus Save, showing you a very effective way of how to base your scenic trees for your wargaming. As you can see here, really effective, keeps them upright and they're stable, and the bases do not intrude with the footprint of the trees. So I'll show you in a minute how we done them. Alright, and we're back. Really simple ingredients to do this method. I've used it on a fair few of my homemade trees as well as these purchase trees. Main staple are these washers. Penny washers to be precise, because they're nice flat, they got a bit of weight to them, and they're nice and broad. But to give you a bit of a heads up, these ones here that I'm using today, okay, are M10 by 25 and M12 by 25. And unless, you may know, you may not know, the M size is all in millimeters. So the M is the internal diameter. Alright, so these smaller ones are M10, these larger ones are M12. Okay, really simple. Then I use a black primer, which I can't really show here, it's not that easy. I use a brown acrylic paint. I use my flocking material, which is woodland scenic earth fine tuft, PVA glue to adhere that in place, then some form of watered down PVA glue to seal it. But to glue the washers onto the bases, use super glue. You can use hot glue or PVA glue, but super glue, touch wood, seems to work absolutely fine. So this method works for the stem ones, which have a metal stem, or the ones I'm going to show today, which are these broader bases. Okay, so simple principle. That's all you're going to do. You're just going to glue them straight on, add a little bit of weight. Because of the size, it does not intrude in the footprint. Okay, you can make these very scenic bases where very large, and you may have 2 or 3 trees on it. That's fine. I'm probably going to be building some of those in the future. But these ones here, where you can just place them down, it'd be fine. Now you can use them like this now, but if you did have just the metal spine ones, it wouldn't really work. Basically, you see that I've glued it in the M diameter. I use super glue to fill it up. But anyway, enough chin wagging. Now I've done a bit of preparation beforehand. So I've sprayed up the washers. And I've used my brown acrylic paint just to give it a rough coat over the top. Doesn't need to be perfect. Okay? Primed, cheap brown acrylic paint. You don't need to use expensive paints for this. Okay? It's just supposed to be cheap and easy and simple. So, got a couple trees and some bigger ones as well. There you go. I had these donated to me, which was very nice of the gentleman. So, let's get our super glue. And let's glue these down. So, just a hefty amount around the edge. If you can, try and get the more viscous gel super glue. It'll just fill in all the random recesses a lot better. And then because it's already been primed brown, it will just help. There you go. And basically priming it brown as well after you've sprayed it black. You can use a brown spray can, that's absolutely fine. But this helps just in case some of the flock, some of your material peels away. It's not as obvious as a metal washer or black underneath, or whatever primer you use. There you go. And in all fairness, because it's a nice earthy brown colour, you can use it like that. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. So it's whatever limitation you put on for yourself. And we just carry on. Just make it way round. But yeah, I'll cut here and I'll catch you back in a minute. Alright, I'm back, and I've glued the washers onto the bases. And what I'm going to do, just to help speed up the process so you're not here forever and a day watching this, is I've got the earth tuft, fine turf, in one of these old seasoning dispensers, with some glue, soupy glue. All I'm going to do, just cover the base in this super glue. Nice thing about using super glue, it will definitely stick whatever I want to pour down to it. Now the downside is it will stick your hand to it if you're not careful. Okay, and preferably if you are basing a lot of trees up and you are using super glue, make sure you're in a well ventilated environment, because super glue fumes may not be the best. And the little tub, and then what you can do, you can repaint the rims of these washers up when it's all fully dry. Blow off any excess. Obviously don't blow it into the material that you've just sprinkled, or you're going to blow it everywhere. And there you go. That's one base done. Easy as that. So I hope this has been helpful. It's just a little thing that I've noticed myself when I've been building up a ton of terrain and scenery that I will be bringing to the channel. But I was like, wait a minute, trees. You always need trees when it comes to fantasy terrain or historical terrain or anything like that. And just having something like that you can just place down, stays upright, you're done. Whereas sometimes with these ones here, oh, obviously that's got a washer to it, it's going to stand up better. But if it didn't have a washer to it, it could tipple over. It just helps. But there you go. Hope this has been informative for you. If you have used this and it has helped, please comment down below. Not below. And as always, please like, comment, subscribe. It's very much appreciated. All links to support the channel are down below. Please have a little goosey if you like. And I'll catch you in the next one. You all take care of yourself. See you around.